For cheap and reliable FUT 23 coins, head over to u7buy.com. They deliver fast and reliable FUT 23 coins, and make sure to use code MUZZ for 5% off at checkout. Links in the description. Yes guys, and welcome back to a brand new sniping filter video. Apologies I didn't upload yesterday, the market's just been dead like I've said. However, here have made a big difference in the lower tier market especially. Some non-rares and some random golds have been going up quite a bit, which is very nice. And of course we did have a mini release of the out of position promo as well. So we'll jump into some filters, boys. If you guys could drop a like, that'd be appreciated. We'll aim for 100 likes. And let's jump into the first lower budget filter. So we've got some very good effective lower tier filters. A lot of them are going to be specific. So we're going to start off with a Premier League, Everton and left mid filter. So left mid, these are going for very pricey. So I do recommend checking your club as well. If you've got any of these like non-rares in your club, you may as well get them sold. So Gray is slightly cheaper. I think he's the only rare. He's about 2.2-ish. So if you do want to get rid, that's definitely going to be a snipe. So if you do want to get rid of Gray, you can type in gold common, and there's basically two gold commons. There's McNeil and Gordon. I don't know why, but these are worth like 3k each, I'm pretty sure. Like minimum about 2.9 to 3k, which is pretty sick. So yeah, if you want to get rid of Gray, because it looks like Gray's probably about 1,000 coins less, then you can by doing gold common. But either way, very sick filter. The tax is really low down here. Snipe for about 1.8. And as you can see, people are listing these cards for like really cheap because they don't realise how much they're going for. Okay, next up we're going to go to another very effective lower tier filter. Like I usually say, boys, even if you're on a bigger budget like 600k like I've got, this is really good. It's really good for making like 20-30k quite quick as well, boys. So we're going to go to Premier League, we're going to go to Newcastle. This should get listed fairly quick once again. So we're going to go to Premier League, Newcastle. This time we're going to go to centre back. Now we're going to snipe, I think this is a bit of a lower tier one. So we've got Botman in here, who is the cheapest. I think he's about 1.4-ish. Then we've got Shah, who's about 1.5. But I believe if you got English as well, you can get rid of them cheap ones. And there's a few English ones. There's like Burn and Lascelles. These are both going for like 2.5 to 3. So if you want to get rid of the Shah and the Botman, you can go English and just have a bit of an expensive filter, a bit more of an expensive one. But if not, you can just snipe them all. It looks like they're selling for minimum about 1.3 to 1.4, which is still fairly solid. And the great thing about non-rare filters is they're sick for bids as well. So if you want to do some bids, so any bids are in for what, 1,000 or under, then happy days. There is a silver in here as well, actually. And do not worry, we're going to jump into a mid-tier filter. I'm not going to lie, boys, I won't keep complaining about it, but if you watch my videos, you will know I've been complaining about it a lot. The mid-tier market and the high-tier market specifically is still terrible because EA still haven't updated their price ranges. You'll see like Zakaria, Upamecano, they're still at 10k minimum. There's so many players like that, it's just random, and EA need to update the price ranges. Once they do, I will give you so many more mid-tier filters, but we can only sit and wait really. We're in November and they still haven't updated it. But the next filter, one of the only mid-tier filters that does work, we're going to go to Ligue 1. We're going to road to the knockout. Now these cards have been slowly rising. These went down to like 12-13k. It didn't work for a while. However, they're up at like, it looks like they've gone up even more. Maybe not, I've got the wrong card. It's road to the knockout. I was going to say they're about 16 to 17, I believe. Make sure you choose the right card. Road to the knockout. So it's going to be Terrier, and it's also going to be the road to the knockout Simon as well. Now these are both around that 17 to 18k mark. Very nice for sniping. It's going to be about 1,000 coins tax, maybe slightly under if you want to be exactly specific. So we could probably sell it probably about 18 possibly. I mean, there you go, one getting this for 16 there. Maybe list them slowly for 18. They'll sell quickly for about 17,750. So you could snipe for about 16,750 probably for the profit. And one gets listed for 14k instantly. I've not even cut the video there, boys. That has got listed instantly, and that's proof that it works really good. I think people are just relisting their cards thinking Simon still goes for like 13, 14, because he was 13, 14k for ages. But he's finally gone up. I'm actually going to list that for 17 because that should still sell. And there you do have it. The Simon has sold literally instantly for 17. Easiest profit I'll ever make. So very solid mid-tier filter that is. Okay, next up we're going to go to a really effective, this is a low tier one, but it's sort of like, it's still sick, right? So we're going to Premier League, we're going to go to Aston Villa, and we're going to go to Argentinian. So this is a very rare occurrence. We've got Martinez, the goalkeeper, and Buendia being the same price. Now, like I said, there's a lot of like random non-rare golds right now that are selling for like 2.5 to 3k. So maybe check your club, especially in the Premier League. I noticed there's quite a lot of non-rares that are selling for a lot. So as you can see, oh, they're defo snipes, them two. As you can see, they're both selling for a minimum of about 3k, so we'll get that listed for, we'll get listed for 2.9 because that's still going to be profit. Only 150 coins tax, so don't have to snipe for too much less. And yeah, you're mainly sniping between the Buendia and Martinez. Nice and easy. Well, next up, we're going to go to another bit of a higher tier filter once again. We're going to head over to the Premier League. We're going to go to English, and we're going to go to special centre-back. So we've got two players that are going to pop up here. We've got Joe Gomez. We've also got the rule breakers, Ben Godfrey as well. They're both around this 40k mark, I believe. It looks like, yeah, about 40k, maybe slightly under 40k actually. Looks like they're slowly dropping, so around that 30, you can probably sell for 38 or so. So the tax I pay is just under 2,000 coins tax. Okay, so I've actually left one of the best filters near towards the end of the video. I sometimes do this just for you guys that made it towards the end of the video. And this is a gold man, boys. I don't care what budget you're on, incredible. So we're going to go to Premier League, we're going to go to left mid, we're going to go to English. We don't need any quality, so we're sniping all bronzes, all silvers, all golds, and they are selling for minimum. Oh, that's a snipe. I shouldn't have backed out. Shit. Anything there was a snipe. So they're selling for minimum about 2,000 coins. Minimum. So we've got Barnes, we've got Great. There's so many left mids. Just think of how many English left mids there are in the Prem. Silver, bronze and gold. There's so many random like non-rares. As you saw Eze there, Smith Rowe, Barnes, Gordon. They're all selling for bank, like over 2,000 coins. And you can get some random ones for like 3k. Make a couple k card. It's an absolute gold man right now. So as you saw, Gray got this for 850 there. That would have been sick profit, but I backed out. That's also profit, and I backed out because he's going for about 3k. We've already seen that. But yeah, it's just an absolute gold man, boys. You've got a position change Saka there as well. So yeah, really, really solid. It's going to get listed a lot because these are going to get packed an awful lot as well. 1.3 for Gray. 1,000, that'd have been 2k profit. 350, and this is what I'm talking about. I mean, a bot, you're not going to win that over a bot, but still, mad. 1.6. 900, that's mine. Nah, it's mine here, the lag, when it lags like that. And before we do jump on into the final filter of today's video, we do a little quiz at the end of every video just to see who's made it to the end. Yesterday, a couple of days ago, I did show you this X-Stuck player. No one actually got it, so I'm shocked. I'm a bit shocked. I thought some of you guys would get it. Maybe it's a little bit too difficult. The answer was Whitehead. A CDM for Stoke. The answer was Whitehead. Okay, so that was the answer, boys. Right, today's quiz will make it maybe slightly easier, slightly harder. So this is going to be guess the position. So I'm going to give you the full 2015 Stoke team. And you guys are going to be guessing the left centre mid / CDM and the striker in this Southampton team. So a bit of a throwback. I had Wanyama in, Tadic, Mane, Shane Long. So who was the striker in this Southampton team and who was the centre mid? I've put an arrow to the position I'm on about. If you don't know who it is, just have a random guess. Try and think of some past strikers and past centre mids. Yeah, just have a guess, boys. Anyway, let's jump into the final filter. We're going to head over to an Arsenal filter. We're going to go to Arsenal. We're going to go to centre back. We're going to go to, you have to go to gold common. So you can just snipe the gold commons, but Gabriel is a little bit cheaper as a Brazilian. I think he's about 1.3 to 1.4. So you can just do that as a method, but it's mainly going to be Gabriel. The one that I'm going to recommend more is going to be to go to English, because the English players are selling for a lot more. They're selling for around that 2 to 2.5k mark. I think it is going to be between Ben White and Holding, which is very nice. Maybe can you get rid of gold common? You actually can. So I don't know if there's going to be a silver that pops up, or if it'll still be White and Holding. I think it's just going to be White and Holding. But yeah, solid filter to end off the video, boys. Quite a few very good low tier filters around a lot of the gold non-rares. Like I said, gold non-rares have shot up, so I thought I'd make the most of it in today's video, boys. Hopefully EA do update the price ranges very soon. If they do, we'll do a lot more mid-tier ones, a lot more, but there's not much I can do at the minute. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Please do drop a like, that'd be appreciated, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.